Hello friends, it's Heather here. Thanks for spending some time with me today. I think the title for my devotion today would be Look Up. I'd like to tell you a story as I begin about a pilot who was given the task of testing one of the new aeroplanes that they had commissioned, the company had commissioned. And part of the testing had to be that he had to go for a very long journey flight from one airport to the next, and it was quite a long way away. So as he was going along in this journey, he suddenly realized that there was a rat inside the aeroplane floorboards, just below his feet, and he could hear this rat was gnawing on something. And he started to panic because he was too far away there was nowhere he could just put the plane down, and he wasn't sure that he would get to the other side. What if the rat was gnawing through one of the essential cables or something like that? So he radioed down to the ground and said, "Guys, I've got a problem. What do I need to do?" And it was quite an amazing response that came. One of the people on the ground said to him, "Fly up, because you are designed, and the aeroplane is designed to be in high places, but the rat will not be able to live there." And that story so spoke to me, because I suddenly realized that what we're needing at this time is we are needing God's perspective. And his perspective is from up there. It's not from down here. So I wanted to encourage you that as he did, he started flying higher and higher and higher. And eventually that rat couldn't breathe any longer and suffocated and died. And there was a good end to the story when he got back to the next airport when he landed. And I have taken that story and I have realized that there are things in my life, whether it be anxiety, fears, disappointments, all the myriad of things that people are struggling with and that people struggle with every single day. And my best way of dealing with those things, and our best way of dealing with those things, is to actually just climb higher with Christ. Because when we are higher up there, we get his perspective and we see what he can see. Please would you read with me Colossians 3, verse 1 to 3. And the heading of that is, He is your life. I'm reading it from the Message version. So if you're serious about living this new resurrection life with Christ, act like it. Pursue the things over which Christ presides. Don't shuffle along, eyes to the ground, absorbed with the things right in front of you. Look up and be alert to what is going on around Christ. That's where the action is. See things from his perspective. How amazing is that? Eugene Peterson has the most incredible way with words, and he's quite blunt. If you want to live a resurrection life with Christ, well, act like it. And I love the part, I think it really spoke to me over this season that we're living in. He said, don't shuffle along with your eyes to the ground. It sometimes felt a little bit like that because we can't plan and dream and have hopes and aspirations for the things ahead of us because we're not sure when they're all going to come into being. But our encouragement is that actually we just need to keep our eyes lifted. So can I encourage you today, keep your eyes lifted, keep them focused on Christ, because that's where all, it says, I love that, it says that's where all the action is. See things from his perspective. So ask God as you take your time today to think and ponder on the scripture in Colossians 3. Ask God if you're seeing things from his perspective, or are you shuffling along with your eyes to the ground? I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you.